Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
The spire.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
So what happens now?
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
There it is. That is the warning to say the last mission. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. This is Elizabeth Sobeck's journal from 16th of July 2065. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master override. You're welcome, Ted. Which was completed by 4:30. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep here before heading back to ZD. Zero Dawn. Called Gaia before I bedded down. Ostensibly to update her on the site plan. But the truth is, I missed her. I've developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so terrestrial life's chance of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? I just keep wondering what kind of world Far Zenith will create if the ship reaches its destination so many decades from now. And I worry about the alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints, and all fail-safes and no fail-safes. How will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarded the Odyssey message to the Alphas. Naoto replied in less than a minute, with a poem of course. The building of the ship by Longfellow, and it's long, alright. I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. This stanza, or couplet, or whatever, leapt out at me. Humanity, with all its fears, with all its hopes of future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to Zero Dawn. Guess I should stop by Naoto's lab and check on Demeter's progress too. If I can get out of there without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my hands, I'll count myself lucky. Till next time. That one will be the bed. I want to do the two optional ones. Then I will start the DLC stuff before I do the final last mission. Final main mission.
Have you just polished that armor, was it?
Of course.
Is
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
She didn't even hesitate. She stood between the assassin and our Sun King.
I don't want to talk to Teb. I want to get the crate.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants.
There we
Those
go.
thin sheep would look at you.
Really couldn't be more different to the sacred land, could it?
Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
We met her in a side quest, so I wonder if we didn't do that side quest, would she be here now? Need me to test one out?
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
What was it? Interesting way to use it. I think I'm supposed to shoot those over there. Got one.
Get another hit in?
They're getting a bit close to the city for me.
That hurt it.
That got it. I think it might be out of reach.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Lucid?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so
What?
cheerful.
Hey there, Zulkar 9. How are you doing today? Yes, I've got them all now. The last one I was missing was in the ancient ruins where Aloy fell as a 6-year-old. I think I got that one on Thursday. That's where I'm wanting. I have. So on Saturday I loaded the game up to find all the data points around the world. So I've now got all those. I want to read them still, but I won't do it on stream because there's so many of them and quite a few of them are long, so I won't read them on stream. And there was one hunting grounds that I was struggling with, so I done that one off stream as well. I completed it off stream but handed it in for the weapons first thing today, so I've got all those done now. That is all the errands done. I checked a list of everything and I made sure I've got all the errands, I've got all the side quests, I've got the DLC to do next, and I'm up to the last main mission. So before I do that main mission, I will do the DLC. How am I supposed to get to the spire if I can't go through here? I thought that would be the way to the spire. These pumpkins almost look flat. Or am I supposed to go across this bridge? But there's nothing there. So it's not across that bridge anyway. This bridge? Nope. Up here. Here's a way, looks like. Yeah, I want this to be 100% run, so I want to get everything done before the main quest is complete. Because I hear completing the last mission, you can continue after it, but it resets the game to before the last mission, so I want to get everything done before that. The way up is that way. I'll check down here. Not much here. Not sure why they even have these steps. How is that plant growing in the steps? There's no dirt there or anything. .
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
The goddess. Which is also Gaia. Which is an AI robot designed to repopulate Earth.
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys just like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys.
Very powerful AI. Apart from Aaron, the other three here sound not too smart.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big.
Very big.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that?
Hit them with
Nobody's
the hammer
getting past the vanguard.
till they can't hit
We're
back.
here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
That's all the optional stuff done. Now that last one goes into the very last mission of the main quest, so I'm not doing that just yet. We'll head over here. Yep, frozen wild type. Got my hourly drink reminder. Don't forget to stay hydrated, everyone. My first entry into the frozen wilds. There's a metal devil. Why can't I use that fire to rest? For some reason, I don't think that's the way to go.
Below.
There it is.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Silence is always straight to the point.
Can't carry more.
That's okay.
This one's a new predator. See the heat coming off it.
Weakness is freeze, but it lives in the snow. That doesn't seem too smart. Ouch. Ouch. This is a bit powerful. Whoa. I didn't expect that. Oh, that one's hard. That's the hardest one I've fought altogether. I think these new clothes I got helped.
Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Yeah. Very loud welcome.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
It's definitely very high.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
You can't say how long I'll stay.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Another fire I can't save at.
Your sons will not be forgotten.
There's a lot of people around here.
I can always use these.
Just go into new areas and loot all their stuff. Mine now.